Thank you. Today is President Donald Trump's first full day back on the job, and there's already a lot in the works.
And from dozens of executive orders to big changes in leadership and his new vice president, Middletown native J.D. Vance, they are already very busy. Our co-anchor Stephen Albritton joins us live from Washington, D.C. And Stephen, post-inauguration celebrations there lasted well into the morning.
Yes, they did, Kelly. Everybody had a great time celebrating the new administration. The Capitol is just now waking up. We're seeing a lot of workers park and head inside to get their day started. But as far as the administration and their supporters, it was a late night with the president and vice president both going to inaugural balls well past midnight, a very full-packed day for them. But just before those inaugural balls, Trump signed a series of executive orders marking a dramatic shift in policy. And we're still sifting through all of them, but many deal with immigration.
We will begin the process of returning millions and millions of criminal aliens back to the places from which they came.
The president declared a national emergency on the southern border with Mexico in order to deploy the military. He also shut down a program that allowed migrants to get appointments to enter the U.S. through an app. And there's video out there of people finding out that their appointment no longer exists. A lot of very heartbroken people down in that direction. Also, he moved to suspend refugee and asylum efforts. The president also signed an order to end birthright citizenship. And overnight, the ACLU, they say they are going to sue over that order specifically. Because we spoke with a local immigration attorney who is skeptical Trump's plan for that will hold up in court.
The lawyer in me immediately says, it's plainly against the Constitution. It's plainly against the 14th Amendment. And cases have litigated on this going all the way back to 1898.
So we'll see where that goes. President Trump says immigration raids will happen to deport undocumented immigrants, but he didn't give a timeline of when we will see those. He's talked a lot about bigger cities with that starting. But ahead in the next 15 minutes, I'll show you how locals are reacting to President Trump and Vice President J.D. Vance's first days in office. Kelly?
All right, now, Stephen, any indication on how the president plans to spend this first full day in office?
You know, NBC News is reporting that there's going to be a meeting of top congressional leaders at some point today. But with all of the executive order talk, there's a good chance that we will see even more of those coming out later today.
All right, Stephen, stay warm. We'll be checking in with him more on all of the coverage from D.C. throughout the day here on WLWT. And Stephen will be joining us again shortly.